Did somebody call a human shield? Not to come off slippery, but I would like to slip you in my pocket if your daddy was an issue. I love my preciousness, and yes, the word has become plural. For every word it lies convincing you, like they were verbal. Lying to oppressors is like lying with the leeches. Relying on extremists for crucifying Jesus. Once upon a time I tried to grow a Venus flytrap, until I realized a few I played just to get hijacked. The jackers were the little ones, they took over my ship. All they really wanted was to make sure I won't dip. I double dip the chip, but I won't dip on them from trouble. We're talking out on Timmy's while we sip a double-double. I said I choked the life out of your daddy with my thriller. The truth is, little one, I'm really not a fucking killer. I'll talk your daddy maybe and explain to him politely. He doesn't have the right to strip you of your tighty, whities. Precious, 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 you've been impeccable. You've been the gold standard for what's exceptional. Taking on this title might have sounded questionable, but there's a lot of y'all and I find it's applicable. Precious, 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 you've been impeccable. You've been the gold standard for what's exceptional. Taking on this title might have sounded questionable, but there's a lot of y'all and I find it's applicable. I didn't need to glamorize your ordeal, you feel me? My goal was offering an antidote for heebie-jeebies. Listening to Fool What's Creaky isn't too exciting. You might have called the Viking Warriors, but to your liking. I recruit a king from far and wide to save your hide. Or maybe Pee Wee Herman if our front was quite determined. The bottom line is there's a lot of lovely people out there who give a damn about you and the nature behind childcare. Something doesn't match when it comes to flesh. When it comes to touchy, feely shit. There's good daddies as well, they'll tell the baddies go to hell. Don't forget the uncles and all the subway guys. Raymond might even involve the use of throwing knives. Herbert the pervert, you know, from Family Guy. In the end, my little one, there's one thing you should know. If I ever left, you're not the reason I would go. Precious, 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 you've been impeccable. You've been the gold standard for what's exceptional. Taking on this title might have sounded questionable, but there's a lot of y'all and I find it's applicable. Precious, 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 you've been impeccable. You've been the gold standard for what's exceptional. Taking on this title might have sounded questionable, but there's a lot of y'all and I find it's applicable. Needless to say, I adore my preciouses. You might be familiar with how I want Oxford Dictionary to get a hold of my ambition to pluralize the word precious. I realize it may seem a little taboo that I'm glorifying my child abuse victims, but I feel like their time has come. And with that being said, the Be Most movement needs to kick off sooner or later.